Okay, kindergarten, so your hand that's holding your bouquet of flowers will already be on there because we're gonna do that first. But then you're gonna use your fingers to make your flowers for your flower bouquet. So there's a couple different ways you can make some flowers. So first off, I have about 7 colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And I have 10 fingers. So kind of keep that in mind when you're painting. Don't use 3 fingers for one color because then you won't have enough colors or enough fingers for the rest of them, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. Maybe I'll start with, maybe I want my first flower to have a little pink center, and then I could make petals like little ovally petals. There's one kind of flower I could make. I could make another flower where the petals are a little bit bigger. And I could either leave them open like that, or if I want, I could color them in. I could make might use one of these fingers. I could make kind of like circular shaped flowers. I could make kind of firework looking flowers. Be really careful when you're finding out which finger you're using to dip back in the colors, because you don't want to accidentally dip a finger that you've already used in a different color. So I don't want to dip my pink finger back in a yellow, right? So I'm gonna have to use a different finger, a clean finger, to get my yellow. Then I can use kind of any empty spaces to fill up with other little flowers. There we go. And you can see I'm trying not to leave a lot of empty spaces, okay? Also, you can tell I didn't really use a whole lot of green because I want to use my green to make my stems for my flowers. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna kind of make a stem that goes from the bottom of each flower, and then I'm gonna kind of make it look like it comes in to my hand. So like my hand is holding it. So I'm gonna kind of pull it in here diagonally. Because if you just make it go straight down, that's not gonna look like your hand is holding it. So I'm trying to make it go into my hand. And some of them, so this little one, the stem, it might go back behind these big flowers that are in front. So maybe you only see the top of that little stem up there. Same with that one, and maybe even this one. Maybe the stem pops out behind this red flower and then comes down. Then what I need to do is I need to make it look like the stems of my flowers. Oh, same with this one. This one would probably come and pop out behind this orange one like this. Then I need to make it look like the stems of my flowers are coming out the bottom of my hand. So the little ends of my stems are poking out the bottom like that. Okay, so there's my finished flower bouquets. You can see I used one finger for each color. I even had a couple fingers left over. So make sure you're kind of keeping that in mind. Just use one finger for each color so you don't run out of fingers. Also be really careful you're not dipping them in the wrong colors. All right, I can't wait to see your flower bouquets.